Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet, with episode 115 of Splinterlands 101. Joining us once again, co-host of the show, finest gentleman who ever lived, Matt Clark.
Howdy, howdy.
The man behind the Pouffet Poussey, Geotrix.
And Pouffet Poussey.
Good morning, gentlemen. 4 minutes to midday, so I could still say it.
Yeah, well, it is 4 minutes to 7 p.m. here in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Yesterday.
Still on Viernes, or Friday. So, yeah. How about that? 17 hours behind.
It's graceful.
17 horas antes. Yeah. Matt, before we started recording, we were chatting, and I mentioned to Geo, I have retired now my bronze accounts. So I sent all of my cards over to my silver account and then compared what I could do. I spent about 40K deck and leveled a few cards on Boba Fett to maximum. And also quite a few cards on Tartaria, not to maximum, but above what they were. And then everything that was left over after that, I also opened all my Chaos packs and all my Rift Watcher packs as well to see what I had before I started spending money. And everything that was left over, I sent over to my rental account on Splex. And that's making me about 60 deck a day now, compared to I was earning like 3 deck a day before. And we were just talking, and Gio mentioned something I never even thought of. Like, so each of my bronze accounts has 1,000 SPS. So I've started the unstaking process because obviously I don't need SPS on there anymore. So each week as that unstakes, I'll send that across to Boba Fett to get that multiplier up.
Which is what that was Matt's intention, right? That's been his intention from the start. Is ironically it's decentralized, but we want to centralize all of your cards and SPS into one account. Get rid of that that alting. And I get it. It's always a difficult trade-off between making sure that small accounts have enough to keep them going, enough to build momentum and enthusiasm. You kind of got to over-reward them a bit compared to the larger accounts, but then you do that, you just incentivize the one guy to have 1,000 smaller accounts. So we need to
100%.
And it's ironically, I kind of feel like we'll push hard in this direction. This is just a prediction. I feel like we'll push hard in this direction of centralization for a while. And then as part of the new player experience, there might be some advantages to being smaller accounts, but all of us bigger guys, we've already combined our cards, right? So it's like, all right, I'll just stay with one big account. Theoretically, if I still had them uncombined, I could have 1,000 smaller accounts and I could be doing slightly better, but I can't uncombine them. So here we are. So kind of that permanent combining means that to get the benefits of the centralization, you need to commit to not then expanding out to having a dozen alts when things turn around. And part of the new player experience might be benefits for smaller accounts that larger accounts don't benefit from as much. So yeah, it's good. I like it. But yeah, it does mean that there's going to be people frustrated. They're going to be complaining in Discord. This is rubbish. I could be 50% better off if I hadn't combined all these cards. I thought this changed. It's like, well, we've kind of got to, no one's promised it's going to be this way forever, right? So you roll the dice. I've got probably 10,000 1 BCX cards that I could have combined and put on the rental market. But I think as time goes by, there's going to be collectors arrive, right? People that just want one of every card. Yeah. And single BCX cards are going to be potentially even more valuable than, say, a level 2 card that's only 3 BCX. Because the collectors just want a single 1 BCX card of everything. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of feel like it's worth it as a long-term exercise, but I realize it's opportunity cost now, and that's what we've got to understand. If you want the benefits of what you're doing, putting all the SPS into one account, obviously that can be moved around, but combining all those cards and getting them up to that level where they're really performing, you've got to understand that you are cutting yourself off at the knees at some point in the future when there might be a benefit to having those cards uncombined. Too late.
Yeah. After I emptied my bronze, so my 2 bronze accounts now have just got soulbound cards, Gladius and the reward soulbounds. I thought, well, I've got a decent Gladius collection, so I actually participated in the last brawl with my 2 bronze accounts and came last and second last. So I think, okay, well, this isn't fair on the guild. So I've officially retired now, and I still have the old, the free JonesBot USB, but everyone calls it JonesBot. And for 50 energy, I wasn't getting a single focus chest. So yeah, officially retired. So wherever my Gladius and reward cards are at the moment, that's as high as they're ever going to be, unless, like I said, we don't know what's down the track. So they'll just sit there in the meantime that I'm not using them anymore. I'm unstaking all the SPS so I can send it over to Boba Fett account. But yeah, officially retired the bronze accounts, and I've upped the income from my rental accounts as a result of that as well.
Nice, good.
Yeah, and
the thing is too with the damn, I lost it. Wow, completely blanked. Sorry, go on.
all right. Well, if it comes back, just jump in and interrupt me again. That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Yeah. So I was sharing with Gio earlier as well. So here I am now, because of the uncapped last season. Boba Fett made it all the way into champion. So far this season, I'm up to Diamond 2, just short of Diamond 1. And for that, I'm getting, like the previous day, I only actually play every second day because I like to use 50 energy all at once rather than 25 a day. So for 50 energy, 15 diamond chests, 12 diamond chests. And this is while I'm in Diamond 2. I'm almost in Diamond 1. So once I get into Diamond 1, I'll start earning more diamond chests. And with still 10 days to go before the end of the season, I've got 20 champ chests. And in maybe another 5 to 7 days, this will probably be back in champion. So I'll be earning champion focus chests. So, all in all, it's actually worked quite well for me. I was super concerned about ending up in champion or whatever, but no, it's been okay. You're in the dark there, Gio.
Yeah, it's weird. The foil's very bright.
Yeah. Because you had light behind you, but not in front of you. So you need light in front of you to not
just
cast
on the cusp.
shadows.
Bob, I remembered what I was going to say too. Sorry for that mental blank. You're talking about rewards cards and gladiator cards on your now defunct alts. What I was thinking is the rewards cards actually, the benefit, I guess, to knowing that at some point they'll be unlockable is that you might have, most of them might say, but if there's one that's like super popular and everyone wants it because there's some new rule set that drops and it's like the meta's changed, well, then it might be worth staking whatever it is 8 times the DEC in there, because you can feed into it. You can sell into a feeding frenzy. So you don't have to be certain that you've lost the benefit of those cards forever. You can know that, okay, yeah, there is a possibility down the track that one or several or maybe even all of these cards will at some point be worth staking the deck in and then freeing them. Obviously, gladiators is different, and that's where I started thinking about gladiators, and then I just froze up. So I must be getting old.
And I could always do a Geo and just burn all my Gladius cards, but no, can't do that.
Yeah, well, you don't have to. It's a free choice. But
and I do have a gold foil Captain Katie. So there's 2,000 DCs just sitting there taunting me.
That is literally just free DEC right there. I mean, it's almost like the it's free DEC until we all have to pay it back as a community. It's literally like the government handing out free handouts. They don't come free. Okay, it's a detriment. It's at a detriment to everyone. It really is. I get that. Completely get it. We're adding a high. like printing money, right? The more supply, the more everyone suffers in some way.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't mind. I'd love for every Captain Katie in the game except mine to be burnt for DEC. I would be absolutely delighted if that was to happen. Yeah, we
Yes.
got
Well,
inflation, but that's okay.
Well, in a scarcity, then yeah, it'd be more scarce. Well, that's the upside, right? The ones who are holding them, and eventually when they can be transferred into a full card, I guess, non-soul bound, that may look more sexy for the collector. Oh, there's less, less total Captain the gold foil gladiators, So it's a good look. It's a good look.
It's easy for me to cringe because I'm getting 4,000 or 5,000 DEC a day in rental income.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy for me to go, oh, that's only 12 hours rental income, and you'll only get one gold Captain Katie maybe in a year. So I get that for other people that 2,000 DEC is like, yeah, let's just do it. But for me, it's like, oh, that's only 12 hours of rental income. I can't burn it for that.
You can't justify that. You can't justify it.
Yeah, it has to be a lot more DEC than that. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, it's not even crazy. I burnt the glads to put back into the card, into the game.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm taking it out too.
And as you say, like, one gold foil Captain Katie
right.
a year, you're never going to max that. Right? You're never going to max your gold foil Captain Katie, especially if you're playing at, bronze or silver or tier 4 or tier 3 guilds. So I do see, like, I totally understand what Gio's saying. I hear it, and I was tempted, but when it came to the crunch, I just couldn't do it. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, I've totally restructured all of my accounts. That was like a solid day's work. Gio, you mentioned you've opened some Chaos Legion packs.
Yeah, I had some Hive through the show, right, that you sent, and I was like, okay, I have like 20 something Hive. Let's buy 75-cent Chaos Legion packs. Yeah. So I bought 12. I was like, oh man, this is so good. Opened them. I was like, yes, gold foil, epic, woohoo! And one legendary, one. But yeah, like happy. It's good.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Matt, done anything? Made any purchases or done anything impulsive game-wise recently?
No, I do keep buying. I'm just looking now. They're only 70 cents at the moment. Chaos Legion packs.
Wow.
I don't know about voucher. I've got my vouchers are piled up again, so I might because I'll have 500 vouchers and then I'll sell them all, and then I'll turn around a few days later and I've got 500 vouchers again. It's good to be me. It's good to be the king. Just thinking of Mel Brooks.
Good to be the king.
It's good to be the king. Yeah, they look like vouchers are doing okay. They're solid, stable. So I might, when we finish recording, I might jump in there and just sell some vouchers and grab some chaos packs. I do that, every 4 or 5 times. Every 4 or 5 days, I'd say I'll go in there and sell off all my vouchers and just buy Chaos Legion packs for them. Because I'm going to keep getting vouchers, and these cheap Chaos Legion packs aren't going to last for long. There's a bit of FUD going on at the moment, just with okay, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, and we didn't really follow them, and then Bitcoin dropped and we dropped, and it's like, well, if we're getting all of their downs and none of their ups, then what are we really doing here? But I think just from, I don't really go for the technical analysis stuff. I do read a lot of Evicted, EDICTED, if you're not aware of him. Do read a lot of his stuff, mostly because he's so honest and open and very, I guess, self-deprecating when he gets it wrong, and also pretty humble when he gets it right too. But I've sort of been listening to him a lot, and my kind of take on what's going on here is that there's a lot of people have a foot in both camps, and I think what happens is when they get to the point where they think Bitcoin's hit a local top, like hit a reasonable top, and they want to take the wins.
Sell.
Yeah, but they don't necessarily want to cash out into dollars. They want to put it into other alts. But I think what's happened with Bitcoin is because we exceeded the previous all-time high, but not in terms of how much the dollar has depreciated since it was last at this all-time high. Someone said you need to be about 80,000. Bitcoin needs to be about 80,000 US dollars because they're worth so much less than last time Bitcoin hit this. So a lot of people who track things in like Bitcoin to gold say, well, we haven't actually, Bitcoin didn't actually hit its all-time high yet in stable money like gold. We're still not quite there yet. So I think a lot of those people are waiting for a stronger Bitcoin pump before they start looking to move off and move into alts and diversify a bit. So I feel like, people saying, oh, we go down when they do, but we don't go up. I think Bitcoin needed to go up another $10,000, and then SPS would be at 15 cents. Like, it doesn't take much of that Bitcoin growth to be transferred to us to make a lot of growth for us. But that growth needs to be at the point where all of the Bitcoin hodlers, or enough of them that are also interested in Splinterland, feel like Bitcoin has done its, because nobody wants to move out just before it really starts to, it's like, oh, this is just, it went up a lot and I'm just going to cash out a big chunk now, feeling like it's still got another 10 or 15 grand to go and that you moved out too early. That's always that feeling. So that's sort of where I'm coming from. I mean, I personally, if I'd have waited another 9 days, I think, from when I moved a whole lot of Bitcoin into Steam at the time, I would have twice as much now as what I did, because Bitcoin kept moving up and Steam stayed where it was. So I lost a lot by moving too early, and I think that might be what's going on here. So Bitcoin just needs to re-strengthen. The ETFs are kicking along fine. Ethereum ETF is probably not too far off. The halving's less than a month away. I really feel like all the fundamentals are still incredible, but we need for Bitcoin to really start knocking people's socks off till it's on the nightly news every night. 2-year cab drivers saying, hey, you should buy some Bitcoin because it's doing great things. Once that starts happening and the Gill guides are knocking on your door saying, do you want to buy some mint juleps? Not mint juleps, that's a drink, mint slice, whatever they sell. By the way, you should buy some Bitcoin. When they're spruiking it, then it's time to start selling and moving into other things. And that's when Splinterlands is, I feel, nicely positioned to really catch some of that momentum. Aside from all the rubbish that goes into shit coins and meme coins and the like, that's just pump and dump gambling. And I guess we've got push and shove token, which is, I think, doing better than I was expecting. But I kind of feel like meme coins and shit coins are maybe in general, and this might be old man Clark talking. I get that, I'm not a young person anymore, but I kind of feel like meme coins and shit coins are, I don't know, with scams and spam and all of that bottom end, it feels like every time somebody who arrives, spruiks a project, makes it sound great, and then leaves a whole lot of bag holders and cashes out himself, that encourages more people to do it, right? There was a guy on Twitter the other day who he clicked the wrong link. He tried to get a free skin on Fortnite and he lost everything in his MetaMask wallet. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm really cut up. It was like 220 grand. And I thought, yeah, okay, as much as that sucks for you, what you got to realize is you've just paid hackers $220,000 to continue hacking. You bought them more tools, more enthusiasm. You bought them more excitement. You've helped to recruit more hackers. Like, I kind of feel that way about meme coins and shit coins, right? I'm just going to throw a whole lot of money at this and it exploded. And it's like what behavior do we want to reward in this space?
Yeah.
Well, and I wrote a post about this. Sorry, I'm going on, but I wrote a post about this, about if you could go back in time to the slave markets in Louisiana, and there's some slaves up on the blocks and they're ready to get sold, and you've got a bag full of silver. Would you buy them and put them back in your time machine and take them back to now? And a lot of people would say yes, of course, but because why would you care about your money more than you care about those people up on the block? You got to understand, when you invest that money, you're buying more slave irons, you're buying more ships, you're reimbursing the sailors and the captains for the risk they took in going over, capturing slaves, bringing them back over. Every slave you buy is placing an order for 3 more slaves, because they often die on the way back. So you're placing an order every time you make a purchase. And so when you just throw $10,000 at a shit coin, you're saying, hey, crypto space, can you just make more bullshit, rubbish shit coins that don't actually improve anyone's life, don't have a purpose, don't really achieve anything? They're just for whatever. Well, I don't know if that's what we want to encourage and that's what we want this space to be. That said, I'm willing to admit I don't get the whole thing. I don't understand it. It's never appealed to me. It's never vibed with me. Maybe there's benefits I'm not seeing, but that's my natural impulse. But I do wish Crypto Eater all the best, and with the push and shove token, I hope it does great. But that's my instinct on it.
Yeah, it's as you were saying. The meme coins are more who get involved. We're feeding that behavior really as like get rich quick schemes. That's literally what people see it as, which is dangerous to everyone who gets left out behind. Yeah, I can completely see why at some level as being a good person does not want that for anyone, and we don't want that to be the first entry point for new people, but utopian mindsets never go according to plan, right? Everyone goes against that. Like even like I love thinking about like the perfect ideal things, but it seems like everyone else is off in the other direction, doing the complete opposite of what I see fit and right. Righteous,
Well, sometimes that's the scale to know that you're going the right way if everyone else is going the other way. Yeah.
But according to what Crypto Eater's doing, he's got good intentions, but he's trying to get the hype, the eyes, because that's where most of it is. Even though he hasn't got the same mentality as the rest of them, but he's still using that to potentially get people to look at something that's a lot better than a lot of those coins, right? The end goal's different. He's trying to siphon people into something that's better.
Yeah. And we're talking about the Aqualis token?
No, the Crypto Eater's meme coin.
I haven't been on Discord much I just moved again. I'm in another Airbnb. Like I'm literally moving every month to sort of explore a different part of town rather than spending a day to go somewhere and come back again. Just every month I'll just move somewhere and everything's in walking distance.
Yeah.
So I don't know about this meme coin. So what's the image?
It's PNS, which sort of sounds like penis when you say it, which is I think why they chose that ticker symbol for it. But it's push and shove.
Right.
So it's just something Crypto Eater fired up. It seems to have got a lot of buy-in from the community. It's on BSC, which I'm not crazy familiar with. And again, I like to keep things right on Hive, but again, I realize that makes me quite insular and not a good maybe missionary. It seems to be going well. It's separate to Aqualis. Aqualis is like an entire like DeFi project, which is
because I got some of that when it first came out.
So going well. I forgot to mention too. I got another Quora. I'm one more away from immunity.
All right.
How times have changed.
Well, I've got 5 Gladius packs at the moment, so we could open those.
Yeah,
all right.
And potentially burn a gold foil.
No,
Who said that? Who said that?
That's not going to happen.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, 5 Gladius packs and 5 Coras.
So now you've opened all those packs, your potions are just sitting there stockpiling, are they, Bob?
I only open packs on my alt accounts.
Okay.
So we'll go back because I've never done Bloodstones. So every Gladius card that I've flipped has been without potions. They're just too expensive, Bloodstones and Power Stones. But on the regular cards, we'll check in a sec, see what the balance is. So there's 1 Cora. Ooh, and a legendary.
Nice.
Ooh, 2 Coras. So that's 2 Coras less on the market for you there, Matt. Let's have a look. Another Katroba. That's good. She must be getting close to leveling, I think, Katroba.
She's so
Another-
good.
Another Katroba. Oh, that's the legendary.
Katroba's great in the everyone resurrects rule set because she'll kill someone, get bloodlust.
Yeah.
They'll resurrect with 1 health, and then she'll kill them again.
As long as they don't have a shield.
That's right. Yeah.
That can like cause havoc sometimes. All right, so 3 Katrobas. That's all right. I'm happy with that because she's got to be
Yep.
close to getting leveled. Should we do the legendary first, or should we open the Koras?
It's a
Chorus.
Gorth. I'm feeling it's a Gorth because I'm looking at the screen makes it a Gorth. Sorry, man.
Oh, but it's a
Gold.
Goldfoil Gorth. It's a Goldfoil Gorth. How
That-
many deck is that, Gio?
That is, I think, 10,000 or 12,000. It's either 10 or 12. I forget.
Right. 2 Gorths. Matt, you jinxed me.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Happens, man.
But hey,
Got-
the goal for a goal. Oh.
Goldfoil Gorth. That's, and again, like I think my Gorths, like my Goldfoils are never going to catch up. So when you open up a regular card and it's Goldfoil, it's like, yeah, but it's not such a big deal when it's a Gladius.
But imagine the person
Ooh,
who
I don't think
eventually-
I have any of her, actually.
She's so good.
Yeah, mine's
She's
only at
really
level
good.
1.
I don't think I have one. Wow.
Do you have
Um,
Yatsik?
Yes.
Yeah. He summons her great, right? Because he gives so much speed. She goes early.
Piercing.
She goes real quick, and she becomes a monster.
Okay. So, I do have one. So, not enough to level. So I still need one more to level her. Katroba. Oh, I'm one short to level Katroba.
Oh,
And Gorth. What's Gorth?
level 3. You're
No,
regular.
what element?
Death.
Oh no, here he is. Fire.
Zephyr. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, so I've got one gold foil Gorth, whereas like he's never going to catch up. You know, you're actually starting to make sense there, Gio. You're actually starting to
know.
make sense.
I know I am.
Yeah, 10,000 deck.
Yeah, bro. I know
Yeah.
I'm making sense.
What do you think, Matt? Should we burn some gold foil gladiators on the show, or would we just lose our entire fan base if we did that?
No,
like-
you can't have.
In the
It's not
guild
a
chat,
gangster.
when you told Mr. Rogers that you were burning all your gold foil gladiators, and he says, "I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth." Yeah.
That whole lighting a cigar with the $100 bill.
Yeah. But like,
Maybe one.
If you're
seriously,
going to do it, I guess do it on the show.
10,000
one.
10,000 deck for Gorth. When is that gold foil Gorth ever going to be a benefit to me? He's not ever. I mean, my regular is already level 3.
And you don't plan on playing the phrase, which require you to have the gold foils, 8 gold foils. Right.
And
So,
even if I was playing golf, I'd have to be playing novice or bronze league to have a level 1. Actually, what is it? Level 1 BCX gold foil is still level 1, isn't it?
pick 2.
No, it's level 2.
Level 2.
Yeah.
So it's legendaries that have a significant difference. Like, you know, 1 BCX is like level 3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, level 2. Level 3. What have we got here? We've got 1,
Oh shit.
2.
Oh, got it.
So there's 20,000. 22, 24, 26. So there's 26,000 deck there in cards that I'm never going to use.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should think on it because it's not going to be around forever. Soon you're going to be able to burn it for merits. So, which is just going to get you more gladiators, which is good. It's cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
When does that change come in?
At the end of this, I want to say at the end of this season.
End of this season.
And
Yeah,
start of the next.
I was watching someone's video and he was talking about, oh no, it was actually Alakamar, one of the Splinterlands curators, on one of his posts he put out. He mentioned like there's quite a few changes coming out in next season. So I've got 10 days. I've got 10 days to figure out what to do.
I think you should do this when Matt's not looking. And one day you'll just come back and you'll go through your gladiators. He's like, hey Bob, where's your gold foils? What happened to those gold foils, Bob?
We'll have the show and then a separate like YouTube reaction video of me just watching. You know that girl when she's she's up to one side and somebody's got that, like they're putting the shapes in the holes and they keep putting every shape and it's just getting like more and more. Yeah, that's me watching Bob burn his gold foil gladiators.
I know. You shouldn't do it in front of him. It's blasphemous.
I still don't know if I can.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean,
Alrighty, so yeah, we just got cut off by the Zoom. I still use the free 40-minute version. And I've only just remembered again, Demariac suggested I change to VOOV. Completely forgot about it. I guess if I do that though, you guys will have to get VOOV as well.
yeah,
If
easy.
it works
I'm
the
down.
same way as Zoom. And I guess when we have guests on the show, we'll have to get them, but we've got to give it a go. I'm getting sick of Zoom. But in case you're wondering, during the break, no, I haven't burned my gladiator gold foils. I still have all my gladiator gold foils. Yeah.
And on that as well, now that next season or whenever the new change comes, we're going to be able to use a token or a soulbound token called Glint. Right, so that's what we'll be getting instead of like chests and all that, like SPS in chest or potions in chest. We'll be receiving Glint, which you can then purchase, like let's say potions or cards or like from this storefront, which accepts Glint. And I don't know if, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, if what you use Glint for are chests, but of that specific type that you're looking for, like potion chest or card chests. I'm not sure, but we're not going to be receiving actual chests for the daily rewards anymore.
Oh, not getting chests either.
So you're right, Gio. So that it'll be Glint, and it'll be the same sort of, the more SPS you have staked, the more you'll make, the better the cards you use, the more you'll Glint you'll make. And the Glint will be spendable in the store. It'll be just like merits, right? If you just think of merits, this is a different one. It's merits, but for ranked play instead of brawls and frays. So the whole point is that you get your Glint and then you decide what you want to spend it on when you want to spend it. So you go into the store and you go, okay, I might want to get a couple of reward chests of whatever level because I've got a few more that I want to, a few more cards that I want to level up. But if I've maxed them out or if I'm okay with their level, then I might save up for a while and get a title, which will be the only, as far as I'm aware, the only transferable objects available, the only transferable tokens available in the reward store. So instead of getting the rewards chest, you'll get the opportunity to buy them or something else, or I believe, was it potions perhaps? Not 100%. But yeah, so that will be, there'll be more. I like it because it makes sense, but it's also more gamified. It's gamified, right? It's more gamified. So you're not just deciding which cards to play, you're also deciding how to spend the Glint that you get, rather than just, okay, I'm earning chests, now I click on them. Right, now there's that extra level of gamification where you go, do I save up for this title? And so people that are just looking to extract, they'll need to save up for one of these titles that are more expensive. But those who just want to buy the title will be able to buy them straight off that person. But I believe it's also the end of SPS in chests, which should help the SPS price. So it's another move towards cutting out those rewards for extractors and rewarding your account in more soulbound ways. But there's still that avenue to cash out through titles if that's what you want to do, right? But that's a less it's a less simple, easy thing, and all you can do is sync the value of the titles, right? So if somebody says, oh, I'm just an extractor, I'm just going to pull out as much as I can, I've got an undetected bot just running and is just going to pull out as much cash as I can, all they can make now, all they can make or will be able to make will be Glint, and all they'll be able to do with that is buy titles and sell them for whatever people will buy them for. And so if there's a whole lot of people doing this, they're going to be selling titles that aren't worth that much, right? And so I really like the idea. I'm not sure how it'll mesh in with the new player experience, but I think if we move away from just free rewards for everybody for everything and move towards more of a model of if you want to improve, if you want to get more valuable stuff, you kind of need to buy that largely with outside money. I think that's going to be the first step, because this will let you improve your playing capacity with soulbound stuff, but it won't let you improve the value of the sellable value of your account unless you're pushing more money in, right? Which I think is not just necessary for the economic stability of the game, but also is something that investors will be looking for, right? Because I think a lot of people have looked at Splinterlands and said, okay, I can go and buy packs and the like, but when packs were being given away, for free in rewards chests, for example, why am I buying these packs if people who are just running a bot are getting the packs for free, right? And likewise, why am I buying SPS if you can just get it for free by playing the game? So I think the fact that you can make it by earning triggers a lot of people's fairness. A lot of people go, hey, as a gamer, this is really cool. I don't need to just throw money at this thing. I can actually earn by playing. But I think we went too far in that direction, or started too far in that direction, and a lot of investors looked at it and said, this is not good. Why would I buy something that somebody else is getting free? Why buy the cow when the milk's free? So, I think it's a good move. I think Matt does what he does based on figures and numbers and not just feelings, which I love. So I'm really excited to see how it plays out, to be honest.
I always said that. There's no other game or no other TCG that I know of that just gives free shit. That just gives free cards for you to be like, oh, here you go, sell and make a profit and do whatever. No. It doesn't work like that. You got to put your capital into the game and to enjoy the game, to build your deck up, to compete. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. So I'm happy to see that personally. And Bob, do you have anything to add on to that before I say my next?
I'm just still absorbing the Glint, because I wasn't even aware of that.
Well, this is what I'm about to talk on as well. This is probably the thing that I'm most excited about, is that at some point, I don't know, with the upcoming change or later, you're going to be able to burn the extra gladiators you have, or whatever gladiators you have, I think, not sure, to get Glint. So that means... So that means, us with the bots that are just churning through these soulbounds at diamond, wherever champ level, who have extras. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to burn the extras that I don't want or don't even plan to unlock to sell, because I just treat it like soulbound. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. There may be one or two I might for, but the rest, no. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to burn them, and then I'm going to save up for a long ass time to get the Rebellion Soulbound set eventually, and just do a mad opening. Because I don't want to do it off the bat, because then that means it pushes my potential for winning up, which means it reduces the SPS not the SPS, the ratio or the multiplier will pump up. So I need more SPS because I'm whooping more people, because I'm unlocking these soulbounds for the next set more earlier. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wait on it, sit on it, and then open it much later. And see how that goes.
So one thing I'm confused about then, so there's no more chests, did you say, Matt?
No, there's no more chests in end of season or focus, or the daily focus. Yeah, they're reworking that.
So this season that we're currently playing in, this is the last time we're going to get chests.
As I know, yeah, as far as I know.
And next season, at the end of the focus, instead of, okay, you've got 20 chests, it's going to be, you've got this amount of glint.
Yeah. Through
All
your
right.
wins. Through your wins.
And then this also means that this season is the last time we will get the soulbound reward cards.
Yeah. Should be.
So no more soulbound.
Automatically, yeah. They'll still be available in packs that you buy with Glint,
Yeah.
but this will be the last time that you just get them automatically in chests that you. So a lot of people will be stockpiling their Glint and just saying, well, I've got all my soulbound cards, I've got all my reward cards maxed. I'm just going to sit on this Glint and stockpile it and save it. But one I guess consequence of what I was saying for the botters, or the extractors at least, those who just want to pull money out of the game, is it really interestingly changes the focus, right? So say you just want to pull money out. If you've lost confidence or you've got other things you want to do, you don't want to dump your cards. You want to continue. You think long term it's good, but you just need money now. At the moment, maybe getting a bot and playing in wild is the best way to do that. After this change, because it's all about stockpiling your glint and improving your deck, but not necessarily earning anything you can pull out, what that'll do is that'll make the idea of putting your cards up for rent far more appealing, right? Because now you're just getting DEC for them and you can sell that if need be, and off you go. So I think there's going to be a lot of people, rather than just I'll just play with my cards and extract. Those who want to extract will be just putting them up on the rental market, which means might be a problem for match liquidity, because then there's going to be fewer people playing matches. But those people who are playing, they're going to be I guess less likely to be bots, and they're also going to be people that are, I guess, the humans who really want to engage with the game. So it's more likely that you're going to match up with somebody, and you might be able to tag them in Discord afterwards and go, "Hey man, that was a great match," and he'll be like, "Yeah, I was surprised by how it turned out." It's that more human thing, because those who are just sort of focused on let's just extract. I got my assets here. I don't want to dump them, or maybe I am slowly dumping them, or wait, the price is right, but I want to just extract. I just want to pull out. Then it's just so much better for those people up this change, theoretically, to just go, just put them all on the rental market, and I won't even pretend to be engaged with playing. So I feel that's a good move too.
All right.
Yeah.
So end of focus. I've got X amount of glint. I go to the glint store. How do I get, like, because I've got a lot of maxed reward. I've got some reward cards. I've nearly maxed a second one. All right.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones that like especially the epics and of course the legendaries that aren't even close to being maxed. So you're saying you can buy a pack of soulbound cards. So it'd be like 5 soulbound cards in a pack.
Yeah.
So you open the pack and they're still soulbound. So 5 random cards in a pack that are all soulbound. Right. And Joe, you were saying you're looking forward to being able to start getting the Rebellion soulbound cards.
Yeah, because the teams obviously will release a set and build upon the Rebellion foundation with like its own reward cards, its own promo cards, its own whatever cards. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be saving up my glint for.
And is that confirmed? There will be a Rebellion soulbound reward card?
I mean, I don't know about confirmed, but there should be.
John.
Yeah.
Your parcel there.
Okay, I'll be eating in shortly. Okay.
Yabba did say that there's going to be another set of reward cards coming out at some point, and that it would be possible to stockpile your glint in preparation for that if that's what you're after. So he specifically said that in the town hall. There's no timing on it, but that's the way we're going.
And the other thing you said you can buy in there is chests. So you can buy a chest with glint?
I don't know if they're chests. But like you said, it might be a pack for cards, or like you could just like see the potions, be like, okay, I want to use my glint and just purchase the potions. Like you don't need chests for potions, right? So maybe they're gonna do without chests altogether. I don't know how the interface will look, or how we'll be not reacting, but what's that word? When you work with something? Anyway, yeah, I don't know how we'll yeah, I don't know.
All right. Matt, you asked me earlier and I completely forgot about it. Potions. So here we go, 487 and 387.
Oh, that's lots.
Interact.
If they get a bit
Interact.
heavy for you,
Not react.
if they get a little bit heavy and difficult to manage, then you and I are mates, right? I can help you out with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but now we might want to use our glint for the soulbound. So maybe, maybe your potion gravy train has come to an end, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always figure it'll enjoy it as long as it lasts, right? If it's
Yeah.
gone, it's gone. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, I do appreciate it, gents. I appreciate you.
So this is the last season for potions as well. Last season for rewards, last season for SPS, last season for potions.
Yeah.
You have to change the whole way we think about the game.
Yeah. Oh, and I just want to say I have finally, with everything that's calculated towards CP with the collection power, I am now just over 1 million.
Is that still a statistic?
What?
I mean, like CP, like it used to mean something. Does it still mean anything anymore, or?
No, it just means how much. I mean, it's just how much power you have with all your cards combined. It means nothing, I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just happy to see that. Finally, I'm at that milli. I'm at that mill.
And where is the CP nowadays?
Still the same place where it's always been.
Okay, where has it always been? Is it in items cards?
Yeah.
I've only noticed it on Peak Monsters.
Oh yeah, we'll do that then.
So it's only on Peak Monsters?
No, it's not, but it's easy to check. You're right.
Okay.
Easy to check it.
So where is my total CP?
There it is. Up. So it's the third one from the top, where it's like your value of total value using market prices, and then there's the burn value CP there. You see that?
CP, yeah. Wow. So and you've got 1 million.
Yeah, 1,100,000 now. Finally.
Wow.
I mean, again, no, that's not that impressive, but like I'm there now.
No, man, that's impressive. That's impressive.
That's
like double. That's double what I got. Yeah.
No, you got it. No, you got 900,000. I think I saw
603.
Okay, whose account are you looking on? Because you got separated accounts, remember?
Oh yeah, okay. So I've got some on. Yeah. So 603 on Boba Fett.
I reckon you got closer to 900,000 to 1 million.
Well, let me check Tartaria and see what it's got.
Oh no, this is not important. CP doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. But it's just something
just curious, yeah.
Yeah, it's something that we used to, it used to be of importance, right? Like
it used to be huge important. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've only got 135 on Tartaria. So but then I guess my rental count's gonna have which has got all my A's and B's on it.
Exactly. So it's probably like I said, 900 to 1 mil. I'm willing to bet.
I've just checked my 2 accounts and I'm really close to 10 million.
Wow.
Oh shit.
On Matt Clark, there's 7,880,000, and then on 5 second rule, there's 2,112,000. So I'm not far off 10 million CP, which would be pretty cool.
Nice.
Right. So between my rental account, my silver account, and Bobber account, I've only got 839.
Okay. Well,
so no, that's impressive, man. Well, congrats on your mill. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, a bit of fun.
So we've probably just got enough time in if we do a battle each, unless someone's got something else they want to add.
No, I'm just excited for just the upcoming changes. Just saving up the glint, and then one day just opening them up in mass. The Rebellion reward cards. Yeah.
And we can do that on, unlike the sort of daily, we can wait and do all ours on a show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing a big thing now. I'm going to spend a
Mm.
heap of glitz that I've been saving up for a week. So that should be more fun for us too.
Yeah.
More
Absolutely.
content.
Yeah. All right. So who's going to go first?
I don't mind.
All right.
Gio,
well,
you want to send me a challenge?
There you
Yeah.
go.
I will send you a challenge.
You're in the dark again there, Gio. You got all the light
Ah.
behind you.
I'll fix it up the next time.
Come on, you're the eye candy of the show, man. The viewers have to see your face.
Get out of here. Okay, gladiator cards. Sent.
Received. All right, we have 30 mana, only life and death. This is it, Gio, life and death, mate. 30 mana, lost legendaries, only 5 cards available. And we have obnoxious fumes.
All right.
Very obnoxious, my friend.
So with
Very
obnoxious
obnoxious.
fumes, that's got to be astral entity for sure. You got to get a resurrect because they resurrect unobnoxious.
You know what? I don't have anything pre-planned or I haven't got a go-to for this one particularly. Yeah. I don't know. Yes.
Although Matt's going to have a bunch of cleanse options available for life.
Yeah. See, I need the legendaries because the legendaries, like, you know, you got your what's his face?
Lot of
Uriel. Yeah, you
Little
got
resurrect Adelaide Brightwing for resurrect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Shield Bard, like 2 mana with cleanse.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure Matt's going to go. Plus, no, he's not going to pass the opportunity to use Captain Katie. So
Oh, Captain Katie, that's a good idea.
So I think this is going to be a life and death battle. I'm pretty sure Gio's going to go Astral Entity. Matt's going to go. Actually, which summon are you going to use? There's no summon that's really going to help with the fumes.
No.
But with 30 mana, you'll probably go Tyrius for the extra mana. Even, yeah, I think it's going to be Tyrius versus Astral Entity here.
Well, I've already submitted.
All right.
Of course you have.
I don't know what Gio's doing.
He's just sitting in the dark, doing the whole death thing.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, let me do this. Let me bring up and I will share. If you can activate sharing for me.
I have.
Listen to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we both went Wrath.
Okay. Now, let me share. Yes. I was going to use Cube, but then I just realized your Cube's a lot more leveled up. So you're like, yeah, I was like, you're going to win on that front anyway. So I was like, I need some more attack at least if I can, you know.
So you're gonna share your screen here before you
Oh,
discuss your
yeah,
team?
sir. Do you
Yeah.
see this?
Yes, we see.
Okay. All right. Let's just play because it's obnoxious fume. So
Oh,
yeah,
I picked
I think
Silver Shield Bard.
I think I've won this one. Reflect from my Paladin's just going to do too much damage to your Dispel guy before he can hit Katie.
yeah,
I feel like I've won this one.
I think so.
That Silver Shield Paladin is so good. Like, I've really fallen in love with him recently. He's just such a cheap, easy, good all-rounder tank, and I don't know. I feel like he doesn't get the love he deserves.
Mm.
Well, that's the first hit that your Pelicore Bandits Conjurer's taken.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get through this.
Katie's just gonna, yeah. Oh, Katie's
Yeah.
only. Oh no, this is going to be a cube game. This is going to be a cube game.
Yeah, he's won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's been interesting. But yeah, Cube wins. Cube wins. Good game. Yeah. Good game.
Not just Cube and Cube, like it's just such a
Yeah.
good combo, right? And I miss it so much in Modern. I'll dive on any chance to play it now.
Yeah. Well, I still have although I'm not playing, I'm still in Wild because the bot, right? So I'm happy to keep all the cards in one account, like the old and the new. All right, you can send Matt a challenge, I guess. See if you can take him down a peg after that slaughtering.
All right. With my newly leveled cards at my arsenal here.
Bring it on. Okay, we have Ferocity. So everyone has Fury. So don't play taunt cards. Reverse Speed, which always sucks when you're trying to get a gladiator to go faster. With Bloodlust. And Knockout, heavy hitters. 52 mana. Everything's available except Fire and Dragon.
Interesting. Well, Fire has a lot of stuns. So that knockout thing, you might want to look for another.
There's no fire element though.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is stun is prevalent in Fire team. Like they have so many more stuns, I reckon, than other splinters almost.
Tell you what, I'm using that, the box where you type in the ability to filter for that ability.
Yeah.
I'm using that so much more often now.
Yep.
All right. So for what it's worth, I am in.
Yep, me too.
All right.
Me too. I think I chose the wrong summoner. I changed, I picked Persibolus, and then I kept picking other cards that weren't melee. And then I forgot to go back and double check my summoner.
So why, when you saw the Fury rule set, did you say no taunt cards?
Because Fury means that all the cards do double damage to taunt cards.
Correct.
Ah, is that what Fury is?
Yeah, I'll do double damage to your Terrace.
Oh, shit. Oh, shiznit.
Because
especially if he's stunned. If he's stunned, I'll do quadruple damage to him. It's going to be ugly.
Yeah, it's going to be so disgusting.
I didn't fully grasp the meaning of Fury. Yeah, okay.
This is going to hurt a lot. Narissa Tridorn will do 20 damage if he's stunned.
I've got a blind and silence as well, so that'll help.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Nope.
Right, well, let's
I'm
find
pretty
out.
confident I win this one, Bob. I should have chosen a better summoner too. Persibolus is a terrible summoner for this lineup, but it's not going to matter.
No.
I picked the summoner first, and then I picked the whole team and came up with that, and then I didn't revisit which summoner. As soon as I did it, I realized it was going to be a mistake. But
Yeah, look at that, 12 damage from your mech. Yeah. Wow, if all your guys keep doing 0 damage to me, I might actually have a chance here.
Well, silence plus void does a lot of good, right?
Yeah.
And my two that are actually hitting you are hitting different targets. My Cyclops is going for the first, and my sniping narwhal's going for your snipe target. You might get this one actually, Bob.
There's a chance. There's a
Wow.
chance.
Come
As much as
on.
I wish you
What
could,
is happening?
Yeah,
didn't really need them.
you're doing 0 damage to me.
Oh.
Okay.
No. This is still good.
That's Immortalis. That's what's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What a turn of
Look at
events.
that. Huh? Look at that.
You know what though? You know
down
what? If you chose Immortalis map, I think it would have been different. Yeah.
Good work, Bob. Well done, mate.
I can't. My screen sharing won't turn off. We'll just have to look at this image for the rest of the show.
It's already
How
burned into my
convenient. How convenient.
If I'd have taken another second and just swapped him out for Alric or something and just done that one extra magic damage, I think things would have been different. But
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that you had Immortalis and Silence. So that's
And
well
blind.
done, Bob.
So
Yeah.
Immortalis, silence, and blind. So
Now I gotta send Bob one.
yes,
Yeah.
bring it on, and turn some light on too, Gio, so we can see your face. Man,
Yeah,
you can't.
later.
When you got a face like that, you can't.
Ah, come on.
Deprive the world of seeing it.
All
It's just not fair.
Yeah, there we go. That's not going to help, is it? Because I still got to go back to the screen. Yeah, just that does. Okay. So we got 58, slow, knockout again, and explosive. Okay. Interesting.
No life, so I can't play my bosun. I love my bosun.
Wow.
That was a really satisfying match, actually, Bob. I mean, I hate losing, but that was pretty cool the way we thought we knew and then we didn't know.
Yeah.
Good. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. So good.
All right. I'm really not that confident with this lineup, actually.
Same.
And I actually played a card that I thought a lot about that I nearly didn't play. So we'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, we shall see. Okay. Whatever.
All right. Yeah, so I threw Kinjo in there just to protect my two hitters with the blast.
Yep.
But I sacrificed doing some damage to bring him in because like he's not going to get a shot. And the other option, I was nearly going to play Lily because that triage is going to be helpful with the back row and blast damage. But my Lily still isn't at diamond level. My Lily's only gold. So I thought I might as well just hit hard on the tank with Possibilis.
That redwood up the back there, Gio, so good.
Yeah.
With the Lily Shieldpaw.
Yeah.
So he's not vulnerable to anything, and he can just absolutely hammer them from the back there.
Oh wow.
I don't think I have one.
No, I don't have one.
Did you get that in a pack or did you buy him, Gio?
I bought him a while back when he was like 7. I think I got him for 8. Yeah, I bought him off the market ball.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no,
Yo.
Chaos Dragon's getting martyred.
Nah, I think you got this though. That's the crazy thing.
If I can just take out your Goblin Psychic. Yeah, no, you've got this. I got no chance now. Yeah.
Oh, that miss hurt.
Yeah, your Chaos Dragon getting martyred was the end for me, really. And none of my Gladiator didn't get any Bloodlust. And I needed to take your Goblin Psychic out earlier.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Still, that was pains. That was close, I've got to say.
It was closer
Yeah,
than I
that
thought
could
it would
be,
be. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. And
Good
that's
match,
it for the
Jim.
show. We're
Yeah.
out of time. Thanks for joining us on 115. We'll see you next week on 116. I'm Boba Fett. Peace out.